Yo, how you doing? This is the Catmandu, aka Charlie Catamount, aka Charlie Popoki Monokuke. Now, I just snapped off a whole bunch of pics because I came out to, basically see if my neighbor's cat, Wolf Boy, was chilling on his typical morning driveway spot, because he is an unbelievably cool, huge Siberian gray, long-haired cat. And I love him very much, and his name is Wolf Boy. And, anyway, I've been out here for a couple hours. I came out about 7 in the a.m., and it is, by the way, June 26, 2018. And it came out about 7 in the a.m., and he wasn't over there, but, I had to, I had to apply my little healing, mixture, which is basically 100% pure organic aloe vera gel mixed with 100% pure water and a few essential oils such as a couple drops of tea tree oil, a couple drops of a synergy blend called Breathe Easy, which basically has peppermint, lemon, and eucalyptus. And then I put a couple drops of spearmint as well. And basically the goal being, the tea tree is both antifungal and it has a unique cooling / tingling after effect. And the peppermint is cooling, the spearmint makes the whole thing smell real nice. And anyway, the issue being, my legs have developed a situation, not situation, a situation, as a result of taking up to 7 different big pharmaceutical apothecary sorcery so-called medications for 13 years. And that resulted in 2 blood clots, and that resulted in a condition called venous insufficiency, which basically means, the blood clot caused some damage to my lower limb, especially below the knee, and the blood has, it can't get back up to the heart as naturally as it should, and thus that's called venous insufficiency. And then from that you get potential problems such as if you develop a wound, it'll have a problem healing because there's no proper blood flow and whatnot. So yeah, 13 years of being on that crap, and now it's been a year since I've not been on any of it. Thank the Lord. he basically gave me the, you know, if anybody knows Beavis and Butthead, Butthead used to slap the shit out of Beavis. You know, one of these. And basically, that's what God did to me. Around May 3rd, which is my birthday, 2017. About a year ago, like I said. And that was my wake-up call. I call it the God smack. The beginning, you know. And then, of course, led to around Christmas time, I finally got right with Jesus, which I had been avoiding my whole life. I always did feel like I was serving God, who I call Jah, you know, basically from being in Hawaii since 1993 and listening to Hawaiian, which is a Hawaiian version of reggae, basically. Well, I was all about, you know, praising Jah, wanting to serve Jah. And you know what? What I call that is you got one foot in the door, right? Because you're not full in. You're not accepting the primary, most significant truth of all, and that is God was, you know, up in heaven, right? Up, right? Because we know from Genesis that when God created, He separated the waters above from the waters below with the firmament, and He called the firmament heaven. Now, of course, we know that part of the firmament being the realm heaven, the firmament is a realm, but part of the firmament is the actual physical solid dome. Okay, lots of people, you know, make the mistake, and it's an easy mistake. I made the mistake myself of, you know, saying basically the dome and the firmament are the same, right? Using the words interchanging. But it occurred to me finally, I guess I was listening better than normal, and Jah pointed out, you know, and by Jah, I mean Jesus, of course, that, look, the firmament is called heaven, and we know from many places in the Bible that heaven is not just a solid dome, right? Heaven is like a whole realm. I mean, God's throne is in heaven. It's not on heaven, right? Because if the firmament, which is named heaven, if that was just the dome, then it would say, you know, God's throne is on heaven, right? So, and, you know, there's tons of places that talks about heaven is a realm, okay? Heaven is a realm, right? But part of it is the firmament, part of the firmament or heaven is the dome, the solid dome. And that solid structure is what actually separates the waters above from the waters below. And that's how we know that space is a deception. There's no such thing as a space or a vacuum, a place that's a vacuum, that's cold and dark, etc. Because there's, above the firmament is waters, okay? But anyway, yeah, so it's really starting to rain, which is cool. It feels great, but I don't want to record and mess up the camera. So I'm going to sum it up, okay? I snapped up a bunch of pics, and I wanted to quickly make a little video for y'all, and this is great. Instead of going off on a million tangentials, I'm going to sum it up. I am the Kathmandu. I represent the Church of Philly with the HOEP, or the Heaven on Earth Project, and we are the end of days stronghold, conquering alliance. You see it there? Alliance. Conquering alliance. Well, some of you see it. Anyway, and that's it. I'm going to go ahead and put this camera away now. Y'all take care. God bless and Godspeed. I'm out.